Well, hello there. Welcome everyone. I'm the Sparrow Jenny and we are back with more first impressions. This time around on Dogs of War Online. Dogs of War Online is a strategy game. It's a turn-based arena battle game where you will face a lot of deadly enemies in battle. What you're seeing in the screen are the three available factions. Let's just call it that, races, whatever you want to call it, because this is a fantasy world where evil apparently fights the light, and the light strikes back, and you have to choose which side you want. You want to choose the good side, you want to choose the bad side, or you want to stay somewhere in the middle. So this is the path of destiny. These are the meanders of darkness and the ways of light. There's no bluntly said that this is the good side, this is the evil side, but I'll just understand as it is, because these are the skeleton guys, the dark guys, and these are the light guys. I'm just not sure where the destiny is placed. So I've chose my first company. I've chose this one, the, let's call it, blood company. The guys, the wolves, they look kind of wolfish. So right now I'm gonna try and maybe have a first experience myself on either on the darkness or the light. I am used to play with the bad guys, so on my armor creation path, first step is to choose your faction. I'm gonna go with the darkness. Right here it says each path represents several peoples, so you have to choose more a religion. Is that what it is? Choice of faction. Wait a second. So previous step, choose a path. Okay, so it's just a path. Path of darkness, path of light, path of destiny. So I'm gonna go with the darkness, and now you have to choose the faction. This is where you choose the faction. Okay, again, I'm still very new to this thing. On this closed beta, this is a closed beta with very restricted access. You only have one faction for each path. So you have here Barons of Archeron for the darkness. You have Children of Ilia for the destiny, and the Ways of Light gives you Kingdom of Halahan. Well, I want to stress out that the menu itself and the battle log and all this artwork really looks decent. It looks very good for a free-to-play game, but we're still not in the game, and that's probably where I have some critiques to make. So I'm gonna go with Baronies of Archeron. And now you have to choose which company you want to start with. This is where you sort of start defining your gameplay on the arena, on the battle. You have here, let's see, for all levels of players, for advanced level tacticians. Okay, this contains 2 black paladins and 2 priests. Priests. This contains 1 Korean warrior, 2 necromancers. I am not sure. I would acknowledge that the necromancers are the magicians, the archer is an archer, and the warrior is the melee guy. So for all level of players, I'm gonna go with this one. This is probably what adapts most to me, that I'm a very new player. So name your company. Okay, Death Army, Death something, Death Birds. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm a sparrow. And this right here is your main screen for the whole game, where there is a lot of information. So this is your company management. You can do a lot of stuff with your company. You can give them talents. You can spec them into and define even more your gameplay. You can level up each of these units you have here that will be placed on the battle. There's a lot of stuff right here that it might be a little bit boring, because it's still what, like 5 minutes already, and I still haven't showed any of the game action. Just a quick note, this is the news, this is the ranking, when you get to see your ranks, or your rank and the other guy's ranks. This is all about just what's the biggest penises, I would say. The ranking, let's just call it that. Selection of company. I already have a blood army company, I call it that. This is the wolf guys, and I already have more APs than the ones that I'm gonna start now, the death birds. These APs define I think the strength of your army, and every time you play against a player in an online game, mode, these APs must be comparable, and they must be at least very near, I would say. Company management, we already have been here. Missions, you can send your mercenaries on missions and gain experience, gain ducats. Ducats are the currency that you will use to buy stuff on the microtransaction market. Don't quote me on that. Actually, don't quote me on anything I say about this game, because there's so much things to talk about in Dogs of War Online. That's not necessarily bad, but for a new player, it's overwhelming. Here's the armory. This is where you get stuff. Fate card. I know this card is useful when you fight and lose a unit in your arena. I do know when you lose a unit in your arena, that's permanent death. It's gone. And to have it back, you might want to choose and spend a fate card at the end of the battle. And this is the market for the microtransaction stuff that you don't have too much right now to choose from. Actually, I just lost my... Oh, there you go. Featured. 1 month of what? Gain of renown multiplied. Okay. This is starting to look like League of Legends or something like that. But I'm gonna shut up and show you the game, because it's been a lot of time right now. I do have a lot of warriors in this company. I'm not used to play with so many melee guys. We have here the tutorial, but I'm not gonna go into that. I'm gonna try and explain them myself. What we can do is get into an online game, or let's say a training game against NPCs, against the computer, and wait for an online game, and wishing there is someone to play an online game with, because that's where the game shines. You don't want to play against a computer, you want to play against another guy that you can talk with while you're playing. It's funny, it's cool. I like the concept of the game. There's still things that need polishing, in my opinion, but it's starting to look like a solid game. It is scheduled for the end of 2013, for fall 2013. This game is being developed by Cyanide Studio, and let's just wait and see how do they do. The game was fun. Ooh, already. Wow, okay, so I didn't even started my computer game, and I got a guy already to play against me. Let's see how I do. I just don't want to lose. I don't want to get the shame on myself, because I'm still not a good player in Dogs of War Online. I do a lot of mistakes, and trying to explain stuff while playing doesn't make it any easier. But there you go. This guy, Heavy Metal Mike, is on that side of the map. I'm on this side. I don't know why. I don't know how that defined things. But there you go. This is the battle. This is the arena. And right from the start, you have 1 minute and 20 seconds that was, or 30 seconds, 1 minute and a half, to choose where you want to place your units. This is the first time I play with this faction, so maybe this is not a good idea. It was not a good idea to play online, but okay, let's just do it. They have 1 archer, 1 line of war, and Valkyrie of Azil. This is like the paladin. This is the most strong unit from them. So let's see. I'm gonna put this guy right here. Is secure. He's behind the bushes. I want to put this guy up more front, but apparently I cannot. I think this is my strongest unit. It does. Oh yeah, it has a lot more stats than the other one. So I'm gonna put this one here, and this guy shouldn't be gathered at this much, because the archer does AoE damage. So you don't want to put these guys all stacked up, but apparently I don't have any other choice. Might want to put this one here, and okay, let's play like this, I guess. Oh, this is also an archer. Okay, I'm gonna put it here, this one here, and this one. I'm not sure where they're gonna go, obviously, so I'm gonna go with this one here. Okay, all scattered. I like to play with my units all scattered. This guy apparently does not. That's cool. I have 2 archers. He only has 1. So I might as well be waiting here for him and doing the range damage. Oh, unfortunately I cannot, because I don't have the range. Oh, but it's still my opponent's turn. Okay, so this is basically like this. This is where it differs a lot from Years of Might and Magic, for instance. in here you play one unit at each time, not like Years of Might and Magic. On Years of Might and Magic you have turns, and you can play all of your units in the map on one single turn. Here you have turns as well, but you can only pick one character at a time. So let's see. Do I want to attack this guy? Yo, 60% only chance of hitting him. It's not good. So I'm gonna use this sort of. Oh, whoa, 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 this is not good. Okay, I'm just gonna go with defensive stance and wait for the guy to attack me. If he attacks me, I have more parry. I have a higher chance of blocking, and I'll still strike back. So that's cool. This is sort of your bonuses, your what do you call it? Your usable features, like if you want to skip a turn with weight, if you want to have a big hit, let's see, offensive stance, where my unit gets an extra melee attack, but it loses parry. So let's see, I'm gonna choose. Why did you move your archer there? Okay, I'm gonna put. I want to block this guy because he will go for my archer. So let's see. I might want to go here and choose another defensive stance. So the guy can only attack those two guys. He can attack my archer, but we'll have through this terrain, and this terrain is difficult to go through. You lose a lot more movement points on this terrain with blocks of stone on it. Okay, that's its elite unit, this one, so I should be really careful with it. Okay. So another mechanic. There's a lot of stuff to explain. I'm gonna try and explain the more I can. This green area is where your unit can move to. And after moving, you still can take action. You can, for instance, if you're a wizard, you can cast a spell. If you're a melee weapon, melee unit, you can get here and then attack an adjacent square guy. But if you want, for instance, to move here, you can just rush through there. But once you get there, you don't have any actions. So I'm gonna go and rush this tile over here. Okay, I'm trying to surround them. Okay, it's me again. I'm not sure what that circle means. Actually, I'm not sure. These are your let's say your powers or your weaknesses. Right now, nobody has weaknesses. I have a fear factor. If I get near them, they will get feared, depending on my fear factor. This guy has a fear factor of 13. That's a lot. I'm gonna go and I want to attack with this guy first. I'm gonna move here. Well, you can reach me from there, I think, but me again? This is, oh yeah, because I have a lot more units than him, so it's kind of logical. So I'm gonna attack this guy, and I have to be very careful. If there was a unit of my company right here, I would hit him. I would have a chance of hitting him. But I only have 15% chance hitting this guy, so it will probably miss. Yeah, that's a dodge. 5%? Are you kidding me? Okay, 45%. That's good. There you go. Hit that guy. I think this. I don't know. I have a lot of units, but that is a strong one. So I'm just gonna rush here. I want to block their path to my archers. That should be my main concern, I would say. I'm not sure though what unit I should focus on. That would probably be this one. How much L? 40. And this one is 40 as well. Oh, jeez, that was a charge attack. Jesus! That's my elite! That's my elite guy, and he's almost dead. Jesus God, that was bad. So he's stunned, he has a critical injury, and he's engaged. So if I try to move near this guy or away from this guy, I just get attacked. Well, this guy will die though if I attack him. If I give him, let's see, well, this guy will die anyway. So I'll give him an offensive stance, which will lower his parry, but at least this guy will be dead. I hope. Let's see. Oh my god, he parried. Oh my god, he would be dead by now. Jeez. So, this is not looking good. At least he can't be shot by the archer because of this big pile of stone. So, it's his turn. Let's wait and see what it does. I can talk with him, as you can see, yada yada yada. I just won't because there's no reason at all to talk with him. I have a lot more units than him, but they're quite weak compared to, let's say, this one. There's a lot of fetchers you have in Dogs of War Online, and this is where it is defined if you win or you lose. So here, there's a 10% of hitting my unit, and there's a 65% of hitting their unit. So it's fairly safe to say that it will hit the enemy unit. Let's hope. Oh, it's right click, not left. There you go, it's done. But I actually don't know what to do now with this elite unit, if I should protect it, because it doesn't have any spells whatsoever. So okay, it's their turn. Let's just wait and see what it does. This archer guy is trying to get in position to attack my guys and have less penalty, but it's getting a little bit dangerous for him. He's getting too near. Okay, he's attacking my archer. Well, I will win on an archer fight because I have two of them. I should probably start attacking this guy because he can't strike back. This is bad though. I shouldn't allow him to dodge. Let's see. So he has a defensive stance on. That's why he probably dodged, because he has more dodge. Yeah, from the defensive stance. So if I attack him, I will probably miss it, and he will strike back, and that's pretty bad. I only have 40% chance of attacking him, or of hitting him. That is. My skeleton warrior has an accuracy of 9. This is all the stats from your creature that you can read. That I'm not gonna read, obviously. I actually don't know what to do against this guy. Jesus. I actually don't know what to do. I'll just stay put, maybe. Could go for this one. I can rush here, and I will not be attacked. This is confusing. I will not be attacked by this guy. I thought I would. Let's see. Let's move here. Yeah, I won't be attacked, but it's now engaged, and that means if I move this guy here, for instance, he will be attacked by those two. So let's see. If your activated unit is a skeleton type, this order will allow you to immediately activate a second unit just after this one. But that already will happen because I have a lot more units than him. So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna try and block them from moving too far. And if they try to move, they will be hit by my units because they are engaged now. Okay, so this guy will stay here. I'm gonna pass, and I'm gonna select this one. Oh yeah, if that guy moves, he will be attacked by all of these units. Let's just wish this is a good plan. I'm afraid though that this guy one-shots all of these skeleton warriors though. Let's see. Do your thing. Attack me. Oh my god, it got parried. I can't believe this. He was engaged. Now he will finish my gargly, probably. Critical injury. The unit is dying. It suffers a +3 penalty on accuracy, parry, dodge, and will. Whoa, I dodged all of that. Well done. Okay, so I can do a charge attack. This is a specific type of attack that you can do if the unit is in range. So let's see. Offensive stance, because this guy will die anyway. So I'll just waste this on him and he will attack more, although he will be attacked by more as well. Oh, but that guy didn't answer. That seems to be some advantage here. Okay, things are starting to look good for me. So this turn is over, right? Yeah. There's still these little details, like this one. I didn't notice I would finish my job there. it could say some message, I don't know, just saying, oh well, you ended your turn, just go to the next one, or even be automatic, I don't know. But this reminds me, I killed one unit, so I probably had an opportunity move, which is a move you always have, or I think you always have, when you kill a unit. A short move, but nonetheless a move. So, let's see. I'm gonna attack this guy. There's not much more to do. I actually have a strong factor of hitting this guy. So yeah, this seems like a win. Can't believe this. And it's right click Sparrow. Jesus God. This is the win. Good game against the evil metal, I don't remember his name, guy. Well done. Deathmatch mode, north of Behemoth. So you fought in the north of Behemoth. This is pretty much the setting of the game. And this is the resume of what happened in the battle, basically. I can talk with the guy and say, good game, that's polite. I can add him as a friend. I don't know why I would do that, because he's a noob. I don't have anything to win with him. But here's what is confusing me sometimes. For instance, the guy really died in battle, but it says here it's unhurt. Miraculously, the unit escaped unhurt, so I'm not sure if there's a chance for your unit to stay dead after the game and you lose it forever, or if this always happens in your first levels. I'm not sure. When I get back to the menu, I have a level available into the game. I have a message, probably something. Oh, level available. Yeah, I wanted to. Oh, there you go. Finally, so I had to open my message. That is kind of odd. So for this skeleton archer, I can choose possessed, which reduces the penalties inflicted on characteristics by combat injuries. This is, for instance, when you get critical injured and you get a penalty of 3 less 3 in your stats. This will decrease that penalty by 1. Fierce. Instead of being eliminated when it reaches 0 points, the unit that has the fierce attribute remains on the battlefield until the end of the turn. It retains the critical level of injury and cannot be healed in any way. Okay, so imagine if your turn starts and this guy, or the turn starts, let's just call it that, and this guy dies. You will stay in battle until the end of the turn, so we'll still have a chance to play into the battle. Ferocious. This unit automatically inflicts 10 damage points whenever it inflicts less than 10 damage points. This is pretty cool. And this is especially very cool for an archer that doesn't always do that much damage. And as you can see, in each talent you have AP points. This will add AP points to this company. So this defines the strength of your company. Actually, this seems to be like the best one for me. This is the one I liked most, and it adds the most AP. I'm gonna choose that one. It's probably the best. I'm not sure. But what I want to do right now is choose another company and show you the other company that I have available. If I want to choose the light one, I will have to unlock this slot, or just to eliminate one of the companies, I would suppose. So this guy, this company, is the most leveled one I got. It has 2 Fang Warriors, Wolfen with crossbow is the sort of archer, and a Wolfen Hunter. This is like the elite unit I got now. I'm gonna get into battle. We're gonna go into training. I always get into training because you automatically get in an online game if there is one available. So you could directly just choose an online game and wait for a game available in the queue. This scenario looks familiar, doesn't it? At least to me, it looks a lot like Diablo 3 scenario. Okay, let's see. You can move the camera around. I didn't show you this yet. You can move the camera all around. Let's see. I'm gonna choose... Oh, okay. Great. Honestly, from the play sessions I've did with Dogs of War Online, I couldn't find more than 1 game per night. And I'm getting 2 games on 1 gameplay session on my first impression series. This is pretty cool. And somewhat lucky. Well, it's closed beta, so it's very restricted. Oh, it's the same guy! Evil Metal Mike. So, might recognize me or not? Let's see. I'm playing with a different company. So I don't have too many units right now compared to the other one. Oh, well, he's playing. He has one more unit. Notable. So let's see, swordsman. So an archer, a melee guy, strong melee guy, and I believe this is like the wizard of the company of the light. So let's see, where do I want to place my guys? I want to place my crossbow guy back. Oh, and there's another one there. Jeez. Now he's the one having a lot of units in battle. I'm gonna put this guy here. Oh, I also have... What? I thought I wouldn't have any type of wizard. Healing. Oh, this guy heals. He's a healer. Use of this action allows the target allied unit in contact to recover 10 health points. Each end of turn, these guys, these wizard guys, get mana, which is around, should be around here. Used per activation 1. Okay, let's just go and play the bloody game. Because I'm not teaching you anything. So let's just go and start the battle. I'm gonna go... I want to hide from this archer, so I think this should be a good spot. It can't hit me here, I think. So let's move here. And that would be it. I don't want to do anything else with this guy. So this guy heals my units, but it has to be in contact with him? That's pretty dangerous. 40 health points. These guys also have 40 health points. Born Killer. The unit which possesses Born Killer gains an extra attack in melee combat during its activations. Cool. Is this guy dumb or what? He's moving his archer up here? Can I make a charge attack? Oh, too bad. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna move this guy here, or maybe even here, and engage this guy. This guy won't be able to attack in range if he's engaged, I think. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and do that. There you go. Oh, he's also frightened. He's also stunned. Oh my god, so many things. So he's engaged. As soon as he's engaged in melee combat, if he tries to disengage, enemies that are in contact with will be able to make a DOD test in order to attack it. Yeah, this game is based on a mechanic of DOD, which is the Dungeons and Dragons mechanic. The first game that introduced it, I think. I'm not sure. It's basically math counting that happens on the go. Oh, great. Now is my guy that is frightened. You don't get frightened. You're from this Paris company. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna go and power charge with this guy. This is my strongest unit. Let's see what I could use here. Really nothing. As you notice, there's different perks. There's different bonuses up here on the top bar for this company. Because I'm choosing a different faction and a different path. So these two guys are frightened. I'm not sure what's the effect of that. So it suffers less accuracy, less parry, and less DOD penalties. Jeez, I'm getting frightened. Oh, he's getting frightened. Awesome. So I'm gonna move my healing unit up front. Jesus, he doesn't move too much. Oh god. And I have to be in contact with them to heal them, so by the time we start the fight, this guy should be able to get near them, I hope. The guy is slow indeed. Oh, it can... Oh, okay. Only this one missing. But there's a huge chance of me hitting my guys, so think I'm just gonna move. Oh, it isn't me. What the hell? I thought it was me. My Usher still needs to move. Gotta start looking up here. This is where it defines which player's playing. There you go. It's green. Now it's you. Okay, let's just move. I'm gonna try and move here. And I'll still be able to attack if I have a good aim. Which, unfortunately, I don't. Oh, I have a good chance of hitting this guy. I think I'm gonna try that out. There you go. Very well done, Sparrow. Could have hit this guy though, or this one. So this is their wizard. I'm not sure what that guy does, to be honest. Oh, it's a healer. Oh, it's basically the same unit that this one. Okay, but the light version. Mine is much cooler. Looks like Egyptian wolfy drunk guy that is playing with blue stuff. Oh, I can't believe it's parry. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, that was bad. That guy needs a heal. That guy... Oh, I can't get there. God dang it. So, let's see. This guy has a parry of 8. I'm not sure if that's height or not. 11. 8. So I'm gonna give this guy this defensive stance, so he has more parry, and you will get a chance of parrying and strike back. At least it will be useful. If I leave it like that, you will probably just be attacked and killed. Let's see. I don't think you will be able to attack me. I have a very high chance of defending, of parrying with this guy right now. He has 14 parry. Oh, that guy got healed. Great. Regeneration. All these light factions always have these healing spells. They're parrying a freaking lot. That's not usual. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna attack this guy, and I'm gonna choose... This guy already does an extra melee attack. What happens if I choose an offensive stance, which gives me another extra melee attack? Let's see. Gonna go... Oh, I have a charge attack on this guy. That's cool, so I'm gonna go with this one. Although this has a much higher chance of hitting. But oh well. There you go. And another attack. Wow! This guy's almost dead. Well done, Sparrow. Well done. Let's see, it's his turn now. Yeah, I'm not looking at that bar. Also zoom for more action. That guy's being slaughtered. So, can I play with this guy? He's stunned, right? So I can't play with him. Or... I'm not sure. Oh, he can play. But he has a lot of penalties. So I should probably stick to this guy. This guy just doesn't move. What the hell? Can I hit this guy and finish him? Because I don't think he's played yet. Or did he? Yeah, he thrown a regeneration to this guy. Okay, so I'm gonna attack this one. Oh, critical! Take that. Heavy metal, Mike. You're being so owned. Actually, he's being unlucky. I'm not sure what defines a critical attack. That should be maybe... Toughness? No. Damage? I'm not sure. Each accuracy point increases by 5% the chance of making a hit. I'm not sure what makes a critical attack. So, let's see. I only have this one. Let's see. This guy's being attacked a lot, so I should probably turn on defensive stance. I want to finish this one. Jeez. Let's see. More damage. Meh. I'm gonna go with an extra attack, and that will probably finish this guy. Oh, jeez. I didn't even need an extra attack. Oh well, but he's dead anyway. And this is starting to look like a win. That's just lucky. I've already made some sad appearances here in Dogs of War Online. So I want to heal these guys, so I'm just gonna charge here because I must be in contact with them. These light fashions are always conceived with light buffs, with healings, always the usual stuff. And the darkness guys, on the other hand, always had those bonus like fear and a lot of given penalties. Okay, that guy is almost dead. This one is almost dead as well. I should probably heal him. 10 health points, that's not much. I'm not sure if I should just finish this guy. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable plan. 2 more damage. Confirm the kill. There you go. Pursuit movement. This is what I mentioned earlier. This is a movement you can choose to do when you kill an opponent. I think I'm gonna go for this one and stop him from healing this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Or at least try to. Because he can still move here. It's his turn, and he's probably shaky right now. He will finish this guy, I would say. I would suppose you will get more points or more experience if you kill units in combat, even if you don't win the battle. Oh, he still healed this guy. Oh well. You will still die anyway. Okay, I want to finish this guy, so I'm gonna go with more 2 damage and confirm the kill. Oh god damn it. Okay, that was bad. I'm sad. I'm sad. So I can play with this guy now. I wanna heal this guy though. I still need to get closer then. Like here and there you go. Ah, better. And I want to play with this one and go and try to finish this dude. Because it's freaking annoying me. There you go. You're gone, light guy. Down to the earth. Oh! The guy quitted or something. He probably did. You should be ashamed. So, GG. That's always what you do when you win. You always feel comfortable enough to do GG. So, I will finish my first impressions right now. I just showed you 2 rounds, 2 arena battles in Dogs of War Online. As you can see, because I got 2 times the same guy, the closed beta is very restricted. There isn't too many players playing Dogs of War Online right now. I want to repeat that this will be a free-to-play game, and it's in closed beta right now, and it will soon be released. It will be soon be released in 2013 at the end of the year. So I hope you like the game, and I hope you like this first impressions video. I'll see you next time with more wolves, darkness, and lights. Take care.